Hey, welcome, namaste. I'm Kay, this is Ecstatic Self. So today I want to dive into the idea of what is masculinity, kind of building on my previous videos from the last couple days. So I think our culture has a really bastardized version of what masculinity is. I've heard people who've been watching these videos say to me, like, Kay, it's really great that, you aren't talking to us like some, like, yo, dude, why don't you do this thing? Where you drop your voice 2 octaves and growl at people. We tend to think of masculinity as being this super rough, super amped up, super violent, chaotic energy. And not to say that masculinity can't be these things, but I think our culture has elevated a specific aspect of masculinity as representing the whole. And I think that we have role models who don't really demonstrate grounded masculinity very well. Because when I think of people who represent grounded masculinity, to me, they're quiet, humble. They allow things to be as they are. They don't need to demonstrate their worth. They don't need to prove something. They aren't trying to impress you. They are still and know their quality, their size, their shape. They know what they have that's of value, and they know what they can do. That real masculine energy isn't bragging, it isn't showboating, it isn't trying to prove oneself. Real masculinity can be tender and soft and flexible and pliable. Like, real masculinity feels like a cozy sweater and pipe tobacco and a fireplace and a warm hug. Yes, masculinity can be strong, it can be destructive if it needs to be. But I think our culture's version of what is masculine is really deranged. And I see this in the development of young boys, where we tell them, oh, boys will be boys, or rough house, or, like that can be part of it. But we push them into these stereotypes, right? That masculinity doesn't have to look a certain way. And so I want all of us to try and consciously choose some role models who we think embody positive, grounded, masculine energy in all of its complexity and entirety, and think about, what does that mean for us? What would it look like if we were just so rooted into our masculine self that we didn't have anything to prove, if we had nothing that we needed to defend? Because when we get into defense, when we get into posturing, that's when we start to enact toxic masculinity. That's when it becomes performative. That's when it becomes hurtful to other people. But instead, what is it like to just simply be here with yourself? So let's meditate a little bit on this topic. Close your eyes. Feel your breath. And feel yourself sink down into your hips, into your base. Feel yourself get heavy, stable. Allow yourself to be what you are. Allow yourself to feel like you're enough. And connect with that primordial masculine essence, the male half of creation. Some call it Shiva. Feel strong boundaries to your energy, that you feel yourself self-sufficient, that you don't require anyone else or anything else to make you feel okay, that you are enough on your own. You know who you are. You're rooted into your identity. You're a powerful, grounded, open, pliable man, person, human. That you are rooted into your energy, your sexual energy, your physical energy, your emotional, your mental energy, your spiritual energy, anything, all of it. What is it like to just allow yourself to be as you are without having to prove anything? You are masculine, you are powerful, you are grounded. What if you own that and don't prove it? What if you are rooted deeply into yourself? What if you simply just allow yourself to dwell in your power rather than having to cultivate it or prove it? What if you know you are enough and don't have to show it? What if you already have everything inside you that you could ever need, and there's nothing outside that you need to find or do, you just need to open and unlock what's already within? I invite you to settle into yourself and embrace your true nature, to embrace your power, to embrace your sensuality, sexuality, enthusiasm, orgasmic energy, your power, your strength, your charisma. What if you really were you in your entirety? And if negative emotions come up, if feelings of unworthiness or lacking come up, just breathe. It's okay, let them go. Remind yourself that where you are is beautiful. Where you are is perfect. And you are loved. You are love. You are the embodiment of love. It's said on church signs across the country, but it's so true. I don't think they even realize the depth of it, that the energy of cosmic energy, the vibration of God or creation or whatever, universe, whatever you want to call it, its vibration is love. We are made of love. We are love. Love passes through us. And when we can dwell in that state, we will know our truth. You will know home. You will know your masculine power and essence. I'm Kay, this is Ecstatic Self. Please feel free to share this with anyone you think might benefit. Subscribe below if you're really enjoying these videos. Hope all is well. Namaste.